This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button.
Introducing SUICIDEINFARED straight out of Crown Heights. Make sure you check all his links out below.
Coming straight out of Crown Heights, a Pyrex pot king named Suicide. Heights corners, yeah, I made a fortune. Coke fumes in the kitchen, had the neighbors talking.
Let's get right into the news. All right, so a lot is going on, okay? I had to take a break from that last night because it's just so, academics had like a YSL dismantle party last night on his stream. He had Ralo on his stream, PeeWee Roscoe calling out Wack 100. Wack 100 was defending Young Thug, but then also throw him under the bus. Ralo was exposing a lot of the secrets about Young Thug, just exposing, not even secrets. It was more like cliff notes of Young Thug's career and how he was trolling in the beginning with dresses and going after Lil Wayne, his hero, and fueling the beef between Birdman and Lil Wayne by, rolling with Birdman and kind of taking jabs at Lil Wayne. A lot of stuff that he reminded us of times he was beefing with Future, times he was beefing with the game over nothing, times he was beefing with, we already know, the YFN Lucci. And by the way, YFN Lucci is somewhere right now. Like, I told y'all, YFN Lucci's looking clean out here. YFN Lucci's the only, I got to give YFN Lucci this. He came out, he dropped a great song. I love that song that he dropped. The first day, basically it's his first day out, but it's titled, what is it, January 28th? It's one, but I love that song. And he's not talking about no street stuff on the internet. He's not dumb. He's not calling people out as snitches. He's not doing nothing. He actually already had a welcome home party. He's having a better welcome home than Young Thug ever did. He's having a better welcome home. He can still roll around the city of Atlanta. Young Thug can't. And I'm gonna tell you, the prosecution might have lost because they didn't get Young Thug in what they wanted. They wanted Young Thug in jail for 10 years, right, or whatever, right? They didn't get that, but they dismantled YSL as a gang. You got to give them that. They dismantled YSL because they are beefing with each other. You got Lil Woody teaming up with Mondo going against Thug. You got PeeWee Roscoe lost looking for, Young Thug's approval. You got Lil Goddard out here because he's reliant on Thug for all his industry ties. You just got a lot going on. And there's no way to unpack this in an organized way. It's just mayhem right now. That's what happens when a dismantling happens. Absolute mayhem. And then you got just characters weighing in on everything. Wack 100, picking and choosing who's a rat and who's not. When he's the one who helped send Big U away. I mean, you can't. There's no denying that he had some percentage of a part. Okay, maybe it was 10%, maybe it was 20%, but he was highlighting. He was giving you the cliff notes of Big U's crimes, and then the police follow through. Come on, he was holding clubhouses on. Hey, let's do some detective work tonight, guys. It's true. So, Young Thug tries to switch people, make people change up on Gunna when Young Thug is arguably saying in multiple posts, I might have made a mistake in the interrogation room, but it was just a mistake. Well, maybe Gunna was a mistake on taking a plea deal, I made an honest mistake, Young Thug said. You can't make this up. I made an honest mistake. People get desperate when they get locked up. Ralo trying to lie to the feds to get out backfired on him. Now he has to hide pages. I'm not saying Ralo's a rat. I'm just saying there's pages he doesn't want anyone to see of his paperwork. Because these people, listen, man, we're humans at the end of the day, okay? I don't care if you're from the streets, you're a regular dude, whatever. Nobody wants to go to jail, man. Okay? And people are looking for a way out after a while. It's usually right in the beginning. Okay? That's why I'm a little shocked that Straight Drop didn't even flip on nobody. He's not the one who put that play together. Somebody paid him. Also, Lil Baby was embracing Ralo when he was home, and then when Young Thug reached out to Lil Baby, he got Lil Baby to stop messing with Ralo. Ralo's teeth, Maybach, all that. Lil Baby probably gave Ralo, I don't know, $300,000-$400,000 for the come home. 21 Savage helped out Ralo. But then 21 Savage kind of had to fall back because he feels like the paperwork was a little messy. 21 Savage is falling back from Thug now, and you're going to see Lil Baby falling back from Thug now. And you'll probably see Future fall back from Young Thug. Young Thug's career's done, bro. It's toast. There ain't no way around it. It's over, bro. It'll never be the same. Will people still listen to him? Yeah, but this is forever. A 2-hour interrogation video versus Gunna going on the stand for 5 minutes and taking a plea deal? Saying, yeah, YSL's a gang, yeah. All right, can I go home now? Sure. Drops 3 albums that end up selling almost 100,000 each the first week. Come on, bro. Gunna won. Okay? Gunna won. He didn't even really have to tell anything. He just said, yeah, YSL's a gang, man. He hadn't give no details or anything. Young Thug's in there like, yo, PeeWee did crimes every day, man. He might have shot up the bus. He might have not. What else you want to know about? You want to know about my Gucci Man deal? I can tell you that, but, yo, I need some fries, man, with this burger, bro. And then an hour later, yo, I'm kind of feeling some wings and some spaghetti, man. And I could tell you all about what's going on. Like, I'll give you my phone number, man, and you could call me anytime, and I'll just, like, fill in the gaps for you. What's the difference between what he was doing and Little Woody? He was a straight line to the streets. Like, what is going on out here? Yo, nobody stand up no more. Nobody stand up. PeeWee Roscoe got into a Wack 100 saying, yo, Wack 100 and PeeWee Roscoe were on the thing with academics, arguing with each other. So PeeWee Roscoe was like, yo, I pressed you in the mall over your comments about Game and Thug, and we made you apologize. It's possible. Wack 100 was stuttering. He was stuttering. Wack 100 asked him about Young Thug's snitching allegations. Let's play a little bit. I don't want to play too much. You got to go watch Academic Stream. It's long too. My gosh. You better have some time listening to that. I couldn't even tune into the whole thing. You know, it was just too long. But the clips are online.
Hold on, wait. Let me see if I can remember it. Bullshit you, right?
Hold on. I want what that was. Was that telling?
Trap just sent it to me, right? And I'm trying to let me remember it. And I'm finna show you so you don't know. He just sent me his work, and I said I'm gonna go run it. He said that Roscoe does certain things and applies certain things.
We got to be honest now because his mention, but it's
point blank. So now let's just do the math. Interrogation tank.
He says okay, just
they usually got it on they
locked up already. A guy who wears a wire, a guy who wears
criminal acts. Yes, he said all that shit. Remember, like nigga.
Wack.
So what, like Wack 100's dancing with that, you can listen to the whole thing, but all he's doing is dancing with on there with academics, He was up there talking and chatting with his homie, like he was acting like he was friends with the police. That is working. That's cooperating. Way worse than Gunna. 100 times worse than Gunna. People don't keep it real anymore, okay? That's the truth. That's the truth, man. He was cooperating. He was sitting down, having a full-blown conversation for 2 hours, and having multiple meals. Multiple meals. He probably had breakfast, lunch, and dinner in a 2-hour time span. And they recorded the whole thing. So right now, Thug looks sick somewhere. He's been calling everybody a rat out here. Kid Cudi, Gunna, everybody. This person's a rat. This person's a rat. Rat. Meanwhile, What does Young Thug love? Snakes. He's been a snake. Let's be real about it, you know? He loves snakes and he loves spiders. He loves both. Remember he gave snakes to people at one point, then he gave them spiders? Yes. Anyways, we'll leave that here. There's probably more to unpack later. Lil Got It and all these other people were talking about it. I'll slip that into other things, but we got to talk about other stuff out here. This is Young Thug's career. Never will be the same. Let's just say that. Gunna, wanna. Gunna wanna. YFN Lucci, winning. Okay. Young Thug wasn't going to win this one. Not with that interrogation tape out there. And I think a lot of people already knew that existed. Wack was making a million excuses. But, hey, it is what it is. Game's going to jump out and say something crazy. I already know that. Because Game still had that chip on his shoulder with Young Thug. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button if you want to run ads in the channel. JordanTowermedia@gmail.com.
Introducing SUICIDEINFARED straight out of Crown Heights. Make sure you check all his links out below.
Coming straight out of Crown Heights, a Pyrex Pot King named Suicide. I upgraded my bitch, I showed her Dior, Bentley, Ferrari, maybe the Porsche. On Crown Heights corners, yeah, I made a fortune. Coke fumes in the kitchen, had the neighbors talking.
SUICIDEINFARED, Crown Heights King. All links are below.